Hey guys, Type here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Crossing in the Woods. Playing for today, spawning in the North BF ICAB. Playing as Brits and his loader as Commandos. Royal Engineer. And Royal Artillery. Teaming up with him is Dirty Finisher, playing as US Forces. Locking into Recon support early. Base offensive in the south, we have Frosty playing as Ostheer, who's German Mechanized. Strategic Reserves and German Infantry. Teaming up with him is Archangel Michael, playing as IKab, straight away locking into Grand Offensive. In terms of ranks, everybody in this game is ranked somewhere between rank 25 and 50, random team. So a pretty even matchup. Oh, Stern Pioneers take quite a bit of damage as they close the distance there. The universal carrier there as well, and just this early retreat by Archangel Michael. Doesn't even want to tangle with it. And the Y-axis also without the fuel over here. So Dirty Finisher rush to this building and wrestle control of it. Not a bad idea if he saw maybe the base splats through the fog of war. Could guess he's up against the Ostheer player. And locking out of this building is a solid play, because the Ostheer player is most likely going to have his Pioneers building his base, so he can't also rush for the building. So guaranteed building control there. Okay, Rifleman closing the distance here against these Grenadiers. Briefly stopped in the river, you don't want to do that against small arms. But I think the Riflemen are going to be able to win a late retreat there by Frosty. He's going to make it home, but in close, Rifleman going to win that one pretty easily. Not bringing the Pathfinders over to assist even. It's leaving them to cap at the moment, which is a little bit unusual. It's like a dive down the center by Archangel Michael. Oh. Gotta be careful, those Fusiliers got super long range on their Fausts. Not Fausts. Grenades. Oh boy. Do you finish running forward onto the cutoff there as well? I think I heard something going down, maybe? Not. Pathfinders sneaking around the side. Are they going to be able to pick off the Pioneers? Not. Oh, some hectic play early on. What I was going to say. So I'm a little bit surprised that Archangel Michael went for a Recon. Try and deal. Oh boy, he just forgot about that altogether, did he? Almost lost his stern pies as well. A little bit sloppy. Because yeah, when you've got access to the Pence Fusilier grenades, you can generally keep that UC in check. Pick up the UC, it died. Is that it there? Yeah, I guess he killed it with a Recon. Oh, that shows me. Yeah, generally I find it's not really that worth it to get a Recon early on to counter the UC. But maybe it's more worthwhile on a map like Crossing in the Woods. It's such a small map, you can kind of cover a whole half of the map with one Recon in a 2v2 scenario. Not something I'll be going for in 1v1. I'm probably not on a large 2v2 map either. Just because, yeah, the grenade range on these is so good. So good at keeping the UC on the move. Grenadiers here, trying to go for a rifle nade. And connects, does some big damage. Did he finish it? Not dodging that one. Wow, Recon actually got a super nice hit there. Did some damage to that squad. It's a rare sight. If you're unfamiliar, AT guns have a damage multiplier. I think they only do quarter damage against infantry, and they're pretty unlikely to hit as well. Okay. Pathfinder's falling back into the building there. Some Peregrines want to secure the fuel, but Pathfinders will eventually pick away at them, especially once the squad gets a little bit lower and those criticals start coming through. Actually seeing a snipe out for ICAB. Snipers I find very, very popular in British play at the moment. I recommend using them as well. And I think he might have just popped the 5-man upgrade. No. Everything just got to that, that amount of health where it looked like they did. This is a tricky retreat path. You can see Archangel Michael really wants to kill this Tommy on retreat, but ICAB trying to hold out here. Just holding out in the building, letting the sniper do the work. Oh, squad coming around the corner. Sniper's going to have to retreat here. And that's going to leave this Tommy in a dangerous spot.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
He's getting aggressive here. And Tommy coming out of the building, doing some capping here. A little bit risky from ICAB. But I'm surprised Archangel Michael didn't try to come over here and kill this. Thought that was what he was trying to set up for there, but maybe not. Oh, we got some air mines down. Infantry trying to get the sweep off, but not making it over there untouched. And he's not chasing down with the LMG Grenadiers. A little bit surprising. I thought he'd try to keep the suppression on there. Sniper doing some work through the middle. Artillery coming in over here. Lucky scatter there for Frosty. That easily could have killed the machine gun. His first 2 shells not quite on target, but it was a nice attempt from Dirty Finisher. That Pathfinder artillery is so scary. Archangel Michael, maybe a little waste of munitions there, throwing that grenade. Don't really approve of that. And here we go, Greyhound out for Dirty Finisher. He did go for the captain as well. Not a bad idea, going for captain. That way you have access to the anti-tank gun if you need it. Didn't see light vehicles from either of the Axis player, but ICAB did, Frosty rather, did put down his tier 2. Battle group for Archangel Michael. Trying to go for a flak half track now. What? So it's 8 minutes 30. It's just way too late. Unless you're expecting you're going to need it for anti-air duties as well. Maybe you've got to read on your opponent's faction. I do not approve for a flak half track at this timing. That is way too late. Like 2 minutes too late. Be thinking about that. But yeah, I don't want to be too unkind. But so far it seems like Archangel Michael the weaker link in this match. Okay, Greyhound getting busy, but packing a nice position to force it off. Looks like he's going to be able to wipe. Oh, no. Oh, picks it off max range. Was that the Pathfinder? Or was that the rear echelon? Not sure. Nice touch there from Dirty Finish as well, putting a tank trap up here. Gets the recrew with the Pyos, nicely done. Greyhound switching sides, moving away from the pack. Getting some good damage in there. Pack rotating now. Sniper up to 9 kills already. Getting off to a good start. Healing back here as well. Oh. Grenade in. No, late dodge. Dirty Finisher could lose these Pathfinders on retreat, especially as they cross this river. Yeah, there they go. No dodge. Dirty Finisher paying the price right there. And still didn't repair up the Greyhound. A little bit risky. He's coming in. Looking to do some damage. Outmaneuver the pack here. He's going to take a Faust. Got to keep this moving. He goes for the canister shot, hoping to knock out the Grenadiers. Have another Volksreiter coming in though. And he's going to finish him off with that Faust. And the pack looks like it's going to make it out of there. Dirty finish. Greedy stuff all round from him. Just, yeah, that's why you want to have your light vehicle on full health. He had a chance, you know, after forcing away the Panzergrenadier in middle, just pull back for a little bit, repair it up, come in at full health, and then he wouldn't have lost it to 3 Faust like that. But he didn't do that. And he paid the ultimate price. Greyhound goes down there. I can understand, you know, if you press for time, you see a super good opportunity, but that wasn't the case here. Now you can see Archangel Michael just so scared to even come forwards. He's worried about just losing manpower to that sniper. Popping up a flare there to try and outmaneuver the machine gun. Sniper picks his shot. Usually he's trying to run in, but they get suppressed. They do get a little bit of damage on the sniper though. Backing this up with the infantry support gun, which is actually targeting the AT gun. Did Archangel Michael ever finish? No, he never finished the flak half tracks. That's good. Must cancel it at the last moment. I was like, did I miss him losing that already? What happened there? But no, he cancelled it. Good choice. Oh. Pioneers. Ooh, late retreat there by ikab. Could lose that. Ooh, there was like a little lick of light cover there. Might have saved that squad. Oh boy, Pyos hit the mine, go down. Archangel Michael prioritizing weapon upgrades over the sweeper there, and he loses a squad because of it. So he's actually a little bit light on infantry at the moment after that. A tough spot. You get a rifle grenade in, you can see that it's just such a good target. 2 squads, even behind heavy cover, just so tempting to rifle grenade. So if you're in that position, you just need to watch your squads really carefully. Oh, here we go. Pathfinder artillery. Oh, was that major artillery. Rebuilt the Pathfinders. Pretty easy dodge on that though. Outnumbered 3v1 here. He's going for another rifle grenade. Oh, but he cancelled it last second with the retreat. Good. Saving munitions, man. That's if your opponent's whole blob is there, unless they are just awful, and they've, you know, their whole blob's there and they're moving their blob around, showing that they're clearly focusing on that position, just don't even bother with the rifle grenade. Unless you're going for some like 200 IQ play and launching it into no man's land or something like that. I mean, they'll dodge into it, but I wouldn't recommend that either. Bit of a charge through here from Archangel Michael. Gets the incendiary grenade off. Threw it slightly behind and then loses the squad as he retreats across the river. Those rivers are like extra lethal from small arms fire. Not quite as bad against explosions. But yeah, small arms, the rivers are nasty. Don't hang around in them.
We're getting chewed up here.
19 kills now for ikab Sniper. That has paid off like crazy. It's just so strong. Archangel Michael, you know, trying to do some desperation pushes time and time again, losing units in the process. Especially on a small map like Crossing in the Woods, very hard to flank it, outmaneuver it. Sniper's a very, very safe choice. Fusiliers are pretty good in general against Brits. You know, you can use the flares to provide sight. With the weapon upgrade, they're very strong at chasing snipers. the moment. It's not really panning out that way. And I would prioritize upgrading the Fusiliers with the G43s as well. I know he had an STG upgrade on his Volkswagens, but G43 package is just so strong. Prioritize that in terms of munitions expenditure. Okay, Frosty here feels like the Axis are in a strong position. So goes for a flak panzer backed by the double packs. He's going to be up against a pack howitzer though, so it could cause issues for the double packs. We'll have to wait and see. There's an AT gun already on the field, so flak panzer may have a little bit of trouble finding a good target. Let's look to his commander as well, going for German Mechanized. Not often seen, but does give you access to the spotting scopes, which are pretty strong. Archangel, which is not very popular these days. Oh, E-Green's coming around the corner here. Team weapons in trouble, just about unsupported. Support's coming across now. He's focusing down, trying to knock out the AT gun, and he's going to. Grenadier's coming in behind this. And yeah, it looks like the AT gun's going to go down here. Dirty finisher, just not with the support in the right area of the map. And really nice flank by the Panzer Grenadiers there. Oh, and he's just mopping this up. The flak Panzer doing so much damage. And the Vet 3 P-Green's also ripping in. But here comes a Comet from ikab. So, his teammate coming across to assist. Oh, did he just pick up M1919 as well? Wow. Not chasing in though, double packs are back there, maybe he's aware of that. Maybe his teammate warned him about it. There we go, connecting. And penetrating. Goes to the recruit on the AT gun. You could see Frosty trying to destroy it with his AT gun. Could maybe use the smoke shell here, ikab. Missing an opportunity. Try save the AT gun. Chances of you landing a attack round with your packs on a decreed AT gun are very, very low. Okay, now we've got a Jackson out for Dirty Finisher. Should help him tame the flak panzer, but what an impact. I was kind of questioning the flak panzer, but it did the job well just then. I was thinking is, generally in these kind of scenarios on a small map like this flak panzer, you can't really exploit the mobility that much. It's just safer to try save the Brumbier. Now Frosty caught a little bit short here without infantry support. Pack's getting pushed. Incoming Panzer Grenadiers. Dirty Finisher, losing it. Oh. What is he doing here? Oh my god. This is just so risky. He's trying to find the flak panzer. But trying to go for a dive like this is just crazy risky. I mean, you can at best expect to trade. And why would you trade a Jackson, which is significantly more expensive, for a flak panzer? That is horrible play by Dirty Finisher. Haven't really talked about this side of the map for a while, but ikab's had it on lockdown just about. Sniper continuing to stack up the kills now, close to 30 in 19 minutes. Incredible kill count. And that is a howitzer up for Frosty. LFH back there, firing into this region. Could get some good hits too. A lot of US Forces units around here. 2 kills now. We've actually got a bunker going up by Frosty in the center. That's not a terrible idea. Can't bleed manpower to the Tommies or the sniper. Here comes the Comet to shut that down. The kitten is nearby, but Comet should be able to kill this. No, he's focusing on the infantry support gun. Recon getting a shot in there. Surprise with the Shrek coming across as well. Recon misses the second hit though. And that is a Tiger for Archangel Michael. Let's see how he does with this. Oh, bunker goes down. Recon might be following that shortly. No retreat. There it goes. Okay, now fully decked out with machine LMGs. Oh, flak pans are going in. And what was that? Triggering. Ooh. Oh no! Dirty Finisher lands a huge MA3 cluster bombs, decrewing both the packs. Now Frosty scattering, trying to regather them with the Pioneers. There's one to turn those over, loses a Pioneer in the process. Have enough men on the recruit. Tiger comes forwards, trades with the Comet and doesn't go too well. Comet does have pretty good armor. It looks like Tiger missing quite a few shots. Okay, also bringing up the 6-pounder in support. Good play from him. Some more howitzer fire coming in on the base exit here for Dirty Finisher. Ooh. He rolls down. Oh, he got close enough there for an AT grenade. Trying to wall speed out, but snare's already connected. Double snares, in fact. Now, fair enough, he's got enough munitions. Coming out for the repairs now. Might take a while though. And for the Shrek upgrade over the sweeper. 4 kills so far for the howitzer, so we saw the majority of them with that earlier shot.
We are losing a sector.
But the early warning flares up. These provide an insane amount of sight. Look at how much sight they give. They're spotting like just about the entire map. So powerful. Oh boy! ICAB, that was nasty. 9 kills now with that Sexton. Spocked that Sternpire, one shot. Good combination though, popping the flares in conjunction with the barrage. Paid off, oh boy. And now, coming in from the rear, gonna find the SWS. And knock that out. No tech truck for you, Archangel Michael. Ooh. Okay. It was a shout from the truck dying. I was like, what? Did another tank die? And I just missed it, but no. Ooh, big white phosphorus on the double packs. That's some nice usage there. And Frosty forgotten about these, it looks like. Loses one. Could lose the other. Might be hidden in the smoke though. Ruffman can't shoot. They're going for a run through the phosphorus. And there is a nasty surprise waiting for them behind it. Vet 3 Sternpires. Oof. SG almost landed a direct hit there. In comes the Tiger, low health. But enough to deter these riflemen. We'll trade a few shots here with the Comet. Well, it's supported by a AT gun, not a bad idea. Axis really need to maintain control of those 2 AT guns. Could be bringing forwards this. At least destroy this one, the forwards one. Looks like he's moving around to do that now. Oh boy, ICAB staying in there for too long and loses the Comet. As Fusilier Shrek's making the difference, but I thought after taking 1-2 shots from the Tiger he would have pulled back, but he stayed in there and he lost it. He got greedy. He drops some major RD on those team weapons to destroy them. Not a terrible idea. Bit of a bloodbath this game. It seems to be what we've seen a lot in Crossing in the Woods recently for these 2v2s. Nowhere to hide. And nice to see, not an elephant ISU-152 camp game as well. Okay, he's going for a sexton right on this machine gun in the middle. Axis, a good chunk of VPs behind. Gonna need to turn things around. IKAB's lob. Backed up by the sniper as well. That's a lot of anti-infantry. Hard to deal with. You really need a vehicle. Not much else can compete. Killed that was at the pack out, knocking out the infantry support gun there. And it looks like Archangel Michael maybe giving up a little bit on his side of the map, coming across to assist his teammate. Also struggling a little bit, really just waiting for this howitzer to pay off. He hasn't fired it for a while though. Tiger finally repaired. Took such a long time to get that back up.
Pioneers reporting for duty.
Good. Was that from? Yeah, it was from the repair station. Comes the Tiger. There's only one AT gun over here at the moment, so Tiger can do some big damage, drops the artillery on it. Which is the reposition. We also got the LEFH firing in this region. This is focusing their firepower over here, but they are draining on the VPs at the moment. The Tiger almost takes down the rifleman, and they're finally going to be able to cap this VP, but get another one under their control. Okay, a little bit low on resources at the moment. Has gone for a just bank of caches. He's got 3 of them down now, as well as a Ford assembly over here, so investing a lot of resources into other things, but he is, you know, not at the amount of fuel for another Comet, so I can understand his manpower in that fashion. And sniper is just carrying in terms of anti-infantry, so he is flush with manpower. T-gun doing some damage to the Tiger, but Tiger right in front of it. He's probably going to lose it here.
We've lost an anti-tank gun.
And there we go. The artillery finishes it off. Tiger switches its focus over to the infantry now. Infantry has to get out of there. Oh, he dodges into the bundle grenade. That's the 200 IQ grenade right there. Almost lost both of those Tommies. Kind of lucky that the Tiger didn't chase in for one last shot. And the retreating squads. Okay, there we go. Jackson coming in. Command tank in some trouble. One more shot and it'll go down, but did he finish in not chasing in? Never upgraded the bar as captain as well. Very strange. Jackson missing that shot there. We're kitting here, waiting for it. Trying to sneak onto the VP, but not going to happen. Machine gun locking that down for ICAB. Now sniper coming down the middle. We'll deal with this machine gun. Oh, got some MA3 cluster bombs coming in. Ooh. Oh, pretty good dodge. You can see the scatter as well, landing deep. Not to where the Pioneers were dodging forwards. So not too much landing. Get a snare off there. No, not quite. But the Recon finishing the job right on the edge of its arc. I thought that was free and clear, but apparently not. Doesn't know how he coming down here. ICAB also trying to move his sexton into position. Looks like he might have fired one shot then cancelled it. Slight mistake there. Oh boy. Firefly coming in. Frosty was not expecting, and the tulip rocket finish off. Nicely done there by ikab.
We have lost the Panzer.
Pack coming in. Oh, that could be trouble. Oh, but it needs 3 shots to die. Even with target weak point, I don't think he'll be able to get that off. But yeah, ikab there going for the Firefly over the Comet. See how he goes. Tiger not hitting much though. He's uncharacteristically missing. I think the terrain here working out in favour of ikab. And Recon looks like it doesn't have line of sights thanks to these trees, so unable to return fire. Bring it forwards now, but it's V1 on that Firefly already. Off to a good start. I think one issue at the moment for dirty finishers, infantry just does. Oh, must have lost that. Just can't fight back that effectively without the weapon upgrades. Choosing to spend all his munitions on off maps instead makes it very hard to hold on to territory when you do that, though. Especially without machine guns as well. The infantry just can never win a fight, even if. Just about even if you've got 2v1s thanks to the command tank aura. Very hard to hold on to territory. Now we've got some Howie fire down the middle. Oh, maybe the Sexton was trying to target that though. Looks like it has taken one Sexton barrage. This time close range barrage. Ooh. Snare onto the Firefly. Sexton missing these shots so far though. Archangel Michael getting pretty lucky. Ooh, big grenade. Ooh. Oh, what? Was that friendly fire? Friendly's kill 4. Oh boy, LFH doing his teammate dirty right there. Oh, big MA3 cluster bombs. Pack goes down. Jackson, oh, not healthy enough to go for the chase down. In comes the Tiger as well. In fact, Tiger could find the decrew Jackson here. Oh, he's going to. Will he take down the crew? No. Will he finish the jumps in the nick of time? Nothing here for the snare. Tiger just stay in here. Shield rockets maybe. He's lining them up. 1 in, 2 in. Tiger is blinded. Artillery dropping down. Jackson out here just decrewed, trying to save the vehicle crew. Firefly getting some shots in. And there we go, makes it out alive as well. Maybe dirty finisher. You know, he's trying to go for the Scott to help him against the infantry, but as you saw there, got caught short when his Jackson required repairs. Really needed an additional form of anti-tank. Maybe like just an AT gun or like a bazooka re-echelon squad, but doesn't have either of those around. So as soon as his lone source of anti-tank was gone, he got punished for it hard right there. Something to consider when you're composing your force. Now I've got a Panther backing up for Archangel Michael. Sniper down the middle. Oh, Packowie heat barrage. And Sexton coming down. Some major RD as well, I think. A lot of RD coming down. Wow, he's gone for the Panzer Commander upgrade on the Panther as well, dropping that onto the Vickers, and it gets the decrew. ikab not retreating quickly enough, and the Panther one-shots the decrew weapon. I'm pretty hot there.
A forward position is being attacked.
And now, all of a sudden, the Allies, after having it so good on the defensive, dirty finish has just been getting punished so hard. One shoot rocket connects, not the second though. Panther should be able to get out of there. out already up to full Vet 2 now. I was saying some unkind things about Archangel Michael, but it just shows you how easy it is to play with the Tiger. Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did go there. Firefly getting some nice hits in there. He's getting close to Vet 3. That's when he gets the bonus damage. Really helpful against those heavy tanks. With the high health pools. Jackson trading blows with the Stug. Oh boy. Oh, Jackson pulling back. Does he have sight of the Stug? He's got a fire next, but didn't have sight. 2 Fireflies now for ikab, but this can be kind of hard to control. And we've got the Shreks coming in here, pressuring them. Firefly coming around the corner here, though, going for the tulip rockets on the Tiger, both connecting. Takes a while to reload after that, though, and then comes the Panther from the other side. Firefly might have to pull back, but he gets the kill. And that's Vet 3. Firefly in a bit of trouble, but Panther missing, and now big 1-2 punch on the double Fireflies. And ikab gets out of there alive. There we go. Well played. Nice shield rockets. He's been on point with those so far. Landing them frequently. Very well done. There's the 16 going into this general vicinity. We've got 9 kills now on the LFH. Not too impressive. He's had it for a quarter of an hour or so now, I'd say.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Oh, there we go. Sexton getting the money shot though. Down goes infantry support gun. Might get the weapon kill as well. Yeah, 3 cluster bombs coming in. Grenadiers dodging forwards. Pretty easy dodge there. Frosty, not too much going on. Better to drop that, you know, during the heat of battle if you can. Pretty good dodge there. Those infantry sections are still hanging around for ikab. He's done a really good job preserving them so far. Landing a critical there, but it's just jamming the turret, not really stopping the Firefly from popping off some good shots. Oh, but he didn't back away far enough. And fast enough with the flak panzer. Easily should be able to get away there. Firefly nowhere near the speed of the flak panzer, but kind of stopped it there, and he ended up losing flak panzer because of it. I know that feeling though. You know, you kind of reverse to the edge of your screen and then maybe forget about it for a couple of seconds.
We're losing a capture point.
And that just cost him the tank. Well, Scott's coming forwards. Pack super far forwards. In a tough spot here. He might get a Scott. This one here. No, makes around the corner. He's going to lose the pack for the trouble. Ooh, good hit from the command tank though. The pack just gets destroyed there. Comes to Jackson now. Telemine scouted. And now command tank is the Stug. He's coming over to assist. Oh, Jackson's Vet 2 though. Stug gets the first shot in. Oh, Stug takes a shot there. Oh, Tiger just running right through the middle. Oh, and the LFH finishes the job on it. Tulip rockets connecting with the Tiger. Firefly bouncing, that's the highly vetted one. He's chasing in, he wants the kill on the Tiger. I don't know the shots to kill here. I don't know if that will go down to one shot or not. Sniper, you better be careful. go down to a LFH shot very easy. Was that not the kill? I thought... Oh! I thought that was what killed the... That's what it looked like, at least to me. Maybe it was a Recon shot. I don't know. Either way, LFH is dead. So is the sniper. I kept just keeping it in the artillery zone there. Super risky at that amount of health. Now I kept not killing the tiger. He's licking his wounds. Archangel Michael going for double Stern Pioneers with the Shreks now to back up the tiger. Not a bad idea, you know, this much handheld anti-tank to fend off the Fireflies. So, you know, the Fireflies can apply a lot of pressure to the tanks, but then the tiger can apply a lot of pressure to the infantry that's trying to keep back the Shreks. And generally, because the tiger's, you know, such good white potential, I would back Archangel Michael in that scenario. Dirty Finisher trying to micro these Scots to the best of his ability, but he's just struggling to hold on to territory here. There's no shame in, you know, going for the lieutenant, taking it up and getting a machine gun. Get you an extra squad of infantry as well. Oh, this could be the big one. Oh, ICAP doesn't have the munitions for the tulip rockets. Ooh, Tiger one shot from death. ICAP dodges the worst of that artillery. Oh, ICAP's managed to squeeze out a Comet now. He's got a pretty formidable force. Comet has, you know, 300 frontal armor, I believe, which is actually a pretty high chance to bounce those Shreks. So I believe they're about 170 penetration. Oh, speaking of penetration, down goes Jackson. Double Stugs charging forwards, and once again, Dirty Finisher without a supplemental piece of anti-tank getting caught short. He's got a second Jackson coming out now, but just a couple seconds too late. Trying to outmaneuver these double Stugs. Stugs have pretty good rate of rotation. In comes the command tank. Looks like he's going to take down one of these Stugs. The other one just trying to get out. He's already... Oh, Rifleman coming off cooldown now. Going to connect with the Stug. Jackson could go for the chase down. Doesn't need to. ICAP coming across from the other side, finishing the job. And now the P4 command tank's in trouble. Frosty falling apart here. The arrival of this Jackson just completely turning it around. Ooh, that was a bit risky, just trying to go for a max range accuracy shot there, stopping. Would have been safer to chase in, just in case you missed. Oh, finally hits that teller. I think ICAB was aware of it. But is there any follow-up? Tiger coming forwards, not fully repaired though, a little bit risky. And the Comet is doing a good job containing the Panzer Shreks. Panther does trade against it pretty well though. It's got much better penetration on its gun. Tiger surging forwards. He really wants to knock out that highly vetted Firefly, but the Jackson's there to back up his buddy. And he's going for the tulips. Oh boy, great use of the tulips again from ICAP. Now trying to finish off the Tiger. Tiger loses sight, goes behind the trees, unable to finish the Jackson. Oh, what was that? A Faust, I think, finished the job on it. But the Tiger goes down for the trouble. Good work there by Frosty, pushing up, securing the kill. It would have been a complete tragedy if they did knock out the Jackson there as well. But yeah, Tiger down. Oh, Sherman coming and doing some big damage. But, you know, ICAB just really good teamwork. Considering this is a random team, he's bringing his tank destroys over, really nice timings, assisting his teammate, and gets a really good tulip rockets off. He's performing well here. Making these Fireflies look good. That is one detractor of going for so many Shreks. You're even going to lose to Royal Engineers. Much damage on the Panther, but Shrek squad highly vetted. Able to deter the chase. Strip reveals itself there, takes the free hit. Can't pull him back for some repairs. And FH up to Vet 3 now, I haven't commented on it in a while, but 23 kills now, or 21 rather. It's, you know, slow performer. Good hot hit from the Scot right there. And he's just using the Pathfinders here in camouflage. Bringing forward the Jackson now, double Strug. Sherman on high explosive, I believe. But he manages to get onto the rear of the Strug and penetrate in spite of that. Strug's with high mobility, but in comes the Firefly to assist. Tulip rocket onto the Strug. Good connection. But the Panther in the middle, ICAB may be a little bit reluctant to chase in here. Needs one more shot. Oh, but the Strug does not get away in time. Max range shot from the Firefly connecting. Now the Panther... Ooh, that Firefly on a pixel of health must have been at an awkward number from repairs. And ICAB coming in clutch with these Firefly plays. These Tulip rockets out of this world. Well, the Strugs did make it home though. I think that was the one that got Tulip rocketed as well. Oh boy, Comet getting super low to the Shreks. Both these tanks very low, but ICAB backing out of there. Archangel Michael. Oh no, that was actually Frosty with the smoke. Scout things out there. But yeah, once again, another Tiger for Archangel Michael. And in a good position to push aggressively with it. He doesn't have any infantry support, but there is not much going on right now for the Allies. All of the tanks for ICAB extremely low on health, and Dirty Finisher doesn't have anything. Nexus could push in for the win here, but I can understand not wanting to. You could use a Recon smoke in the base, see that vulnerable position, but it's alright. Oh, now he's coming forwards with the Tiger. And take down another cache. Oh, could take down the Scot here. Super low Scot. Vet 3, no smoke. Goes down.
A gun carrier just got knocked out.
Dirty Finish has just got nothing now. Nice Firefly shot in there for ICAB. He's got the double comets now, which does give him a little bit more mobility. Oh, Sherman going in and looking for the Strug kill. But that does not work out well for him. Maybe when he's out of control, no. Nice before he can land another shot whilst out of control. Not a good idea, just suiciding a Sherman. Trying to outmaneuver a Strug like that is super risky. Predictive barrage attempt there from Frosty, but good dodge from ICAB. Good hit from ICAB. He does have one section with the Pyrotechnics upgrade, which does give him some excellent line of sight, help spot for these Fireflies. Artillery in the center. ICAB gets the neutralized, then retreats. Both teams getting quite low, but Allies with a small lead still. But they are quite far behind in terms of army size, especially Dirty Finisher. Looks like he's maybe saving for another Sherman. Should just get another AT gun, I would say. Have to go wrong there. Coming forwards, backed up by the Firefly there though. Oh, double Stugs. I think they want to make a move on this Firefly. Firefly hitting Vet, trying to back away. The Stug rate of fire is very strong though. Oh, but he knocks out the Stug. Tiger pushing forwards. Firefly backing away. Tiger taking a beating, already under half health. Stug going forwards to assist, but Tiger pulling back to lick its wounds. Really needs to push both of these tanks forward at the same time. IKab controlling his vehicles nicely. Yeah, that's the thing. The Firefly's got so much damage, it can 3-hit the Stug, which is what we saw there. Oh, big word for squad down. That's one of the first sections, I think, for ikab that died. That is the first section that's died from him. Very good preservation so far this game. And they're going forwards, getting aggressive, but now we've got 3 comets for ikab. Can he juggle this much armor though? In a bit of trouble. So many tanks low for him at the moment. His teammate just no help. It looks like he's just gone AFK. What a bad sport Dirty Finisher is. Just play better, man. Don't lose all your shit.
Friendly's down to 100 points. I say again, allies at 100 points.
ikab out here, you know, solo carrying, doing all the heavy lifting. Making the god plays with his comets and fireflies. Does not get the teammate he deserves, unfortunately. XSR are pushing forwards now. Looks like ikab also kind of giving up. So we might just fast forward here to the end. Yeah, real shame for this game to finish off like this. But very well played by ikab. I mean, I just can't say enough good things about him. He shows how it's done with those Fireflies, the Tulip Rockets, time and time again coming in good. And excellent control on his side of the map, showing us how it's done with the Sniper as well. Just locked down his side, just such good play from him. Dirty Finisher. We saw just so many times him get caught short, just having one form of anti-tank, one Jackson, being overrun by the enemy armor, losing everything in the process, and then just throwing away his Sherman at the end game, trying to dive around a Stug recklessly. Did not perform too well. Needs to get weapon racks as well. I know that these off maps are very strong in this commander, but as I said, when you don't have weapon racks, you just cannot fight the enemy infantry and you just cannot hold on to the map. Well, yeah, very good game there from both teams. And I'll wrap on that, guys. If you like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.